Everybody, welcome back to Cedar Thrills. Today I'm going to be ranking the roller coasters of Cedar Point, my personal favorite park, and one with probably the greatest coaster collection out there. Now today, these are all my opinions, and they will be going into 6 tiers: amazing, great, good, boring, bad, and closed, or I haven't ridden them. So, if you could do me a favor before this video starts, please like, subscribe, do all the good stuff. And now let's just dive in. So let's start with Corkscrew. Yeah, this coaster's going right to the bad group because personally I think it's both. Personally, it doesn't really do much. It's a little janky, and it's not the worst in the park, but it's definitely not great. I know people do seem to love it because of its historic stuff, but in my opinion, it's just a bad ride. Blue Streak. It's pretty jackhammering, but it's not that bad. I felt like I was going to fall apart below me when I was riding it, but it did give some decent airtime, so I'm going to put it at the bottom of the good list for now. Cedar Creek Mine Ride was not open whenever I went to Cedar Point, so I'm just going to put that in the closed. I also haven't ridden Wilderness Run because the height restrictions and stuff. Gemini. I'm going to put this at the top of the good list because, in my opinion, I really like Gemini. I don't find it that rough. As long as it doesn't have an over-the-shoulder restraint, the roughness doesn't usually bother me. And I thought it was just plain old fun. The Magnum, I'm going to put that in the great list for now. It might not be that high, but it's great. Maverick, that's going straight to the amazing tier. I have only gotten one ride on it because it's usually closed or down while we're there. Or it either has a super long wait. It's one of the most popular rides at Cedar Point. But the one ride that I got was absolutely amazing, so it goes in the amazing tier. I've gotten lots of rides on Millennium Force, so I am going to put it above Maverick. Very controversial, but it's just my opinions because I've gotten more rides on Millennium Force, and it's just, yeah, I just personally right now like Millennium Force more than Maverick. Rougarou is very boring. It's pretty rough, too. It doesn't have any standout elements. It's just something that you're going to have to skip over when you go to Cedar Point. And me, personally, I like it worse than Corkscrew. It's my least favorite ride at Cedar Point. Dragster. We're never going to experience this in the same way ever again because Top Thrill 2 is replacing it. But I have been on Top Thrill Dragster before. And I am willing to put that at the top of the great list. Valraven. I'm willing to put this at the bottom of the great list because I'm not that old. I haven't ridden enough dive coasters for me to start hating them yet. So I still think they're pretty great. Woodstock Express. It's just boring. I'm going to rank that above Rougarou because I said I really do hate Rougarou. Gatekeeper. I am willing to put this just above Magnum because I just personally like it. It's my first ever wing coaster. The wing overdrop is excellent. Iron Dragon. Me personally, I think it's I'm gonna put that right about here on the boring list. Rougarou ranks about here in boring. Iron Dragon and Woodstock Express rank below Rougarou when it comes to boringness. The Raptor, I am going to put this right there. Just above Valraven and below Magnum. It's a pretty good spot for it in my opinion. It can get a little rough in some areas, but it's one monster of an invert. Last, but certainly not least, we've got Steel Vengeance, the best roller coaster of all time. Better than all of these pretty much by far. It's the best, might be the best in the world, and I really do love this coaster to death. Now, thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and if you want to see more content like this. I could do it with Hershey Park, Kennywood, a bunch of other parks. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day, and just stay tuned.